Hola, and welcome to High Plains Passport. We begin this week with a poem entitled La Fe, the Faith. It was composed by a 12-year-old boy. In the midst of the abyss of doubt, full of dark, empty shadow, there is one star that reflects sublime, yes, but silent, silent. She, with the divine splendor shield, encourages and guides the human consciousness when the genius of evil with insane fury hit her fierce, rough hand. Is that starburst of pure seed of human creation under the sky to illuminate the dark future, to serve the crying of comfort? I do not know, but that which our soul inflamed, you know, faith is called. This poem marked the beginning of his lifelong love affair with written word. It was like the christening of Dario's internal prose, his purpose, his pursuit, in which we will discover more as we meander through the boyhood home of Ruben Dario, now a museum in León, Nicaragua. On January 18th, 1867, Felix Ruben Garcia Sarmiento was born to Manuel Garcia and Rosa Sarmiento, who were actually second cousins and needed special permission to marry. Manuel's excessive intake in alcohol led Rosa to flee from her husband on multiple occasions, until one day she finally left that man. She left her life. She left her son, who was then staying about 40 miles from his birth city, which later became known as Ciudad Dario. Since he was 40 days old, he had been under the care of his uncle and aunt, who he considers to be his parents, and he grew up in their home in León. At the age of 19, Dario moved to Chile to try his luck with journalism, which was very successful. He also wrote his first novel, Emelina, which was very unsuccessful, just like their relationship, and the many relationships that Dario would eventually fall in and out of. He was the absentee father to a few kids, but he was the father of something, the father of modernism. He has been called the Prince of Spanish Literature, so involved in avant-garde for his style of writing and his contributions to the movement that his death marked the symbolic end of modernism. Preceded by realism, modernism intertwines romanticism, symbolism, and Parnassianism, which, simply put, is art for art's sake. Dario's writing broke free from restraint and indulged in emotion. It was passionate, it was expressive, it was rhythmic. It was noted that his style gave way to the infusion of poetry and music. Dario, who wrote hundreds of poems, news articles, short stories, and tales, will likely be remembered most for his work called Cantos de Vida y Esperanza, or The Songs of Life and Hope. Dario started his career early and died early, too, only 49. I'm really thankful I stumbled upon this museum and Ruben Dario. He is legendary here in the Spanish-speaking world, and this town is very, very proud of Ruben Dario, all that he did for literature and his country. His final resting place is here in the Cathedral of León as the honorary guest. High Plains Passport is written and produced by Valerie Smith, music from Jose Gonzalez and myself. Special thanks this week to Mark and Cindy Smith of Wallace County, Kansas. To experience more with High Plains Passport, visit hppr.org for an archive of previous episodes. You can also download podcasts and watch a video of today's show. That's all online at hppr.org, or find High Plains Passport on Facebook.